Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about the impact of the new president in the Nigerian market. And the new president, we have a new president this week. Hope you know that. On Monday 29th May was the day we had a new president. And what is the impact of his tenure already? There is already tension everywhere, like it's like this, he's choking. And I can tell you all about the markets because I'm in the wholesale market. We're already feeling the great impact. So what is the impact of this market, of this new government in the Nigerian market? Hello guys, my name is Cordelia, and if you're here for the first time, kindly help me do these three things. Click the like button, click the subscribe button, and click the bell icon, and we are good. So we go ahead. What is the impact of the new government in the Nigerian market? Today is Saturday, and Monday 29th May was the day the handover was made from the old president to the new president. And you won't believe it, in just few hours, the whole social media was on fire, like on fire. It was flying everywhere. The president just announced that the fuel subsidy has been removed. What? Fuel subsidy being removed on the first day of his tenure at his inaugural speech. That is where he announced the fuel subsidy being removed. And the handover was actually done at the Eagle Square, Abuja. And in just few minutes, the whole social media was on fire, like on fire. I opened every status, I opened Facebook, I opened Twitter, on fire. The president has hiked the fuel prices. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Do you know what it is? And anytime there is a hike in fuel prices like this, the first impact is always on the transportation costs before it spreads down to other areas. But it touches everything. It touches everything. You will bear me witness. When it first happened in 2012, from 65 naira to 140, and we're not even talking about that. Nigeria was, we were protesting up and down. We didn't even know the worst is yet to come. Can you imagine? And now, from between 188 naira and 194 naira, is now hiked up to 533 to 600. More than 200% increase. Can you believe that? How are we going to manage the shifts? Fuel at 600 naira, because there's always a little difference from maybe the north side and the east side and the west side. There's always a little difference where these people are selling 194 naira, here might be selling 188, and some other place might be selling 190. So this is just a small gap difference. But now at 600 naira, what are Nigerians going to do when we're already crying on the inflation already on ground? And you do this, how are we going to manage? Do they even think of the impact first? The pressure is not here. The pressure is not here. Actually, and now there is 80 to 100% increase in most transportation fares around the country. Do you know what it is? The places that you normally, imagine if you are taking 5 drops, 4 drops, 3 drops before you get to work. And the places you normally enter 300 naira is now 600 naira. The places you normally enter 500 naira is now 1,000 naira. How much are you being paid? When companies are dropping off workers, complaining, because it's not touching just you. How are we going to manage? And now it's not just that. Okay, let's say the areas that doesn't have up to 100% increase, the commercial drivers are complaining. They are really complaining because they are complaining that the profits they are now getting is not even up to anything. It's not covering their costs. So they are going to increase and meet up. That's the places that have not increased up to 100%. And when you go on the streets these days, you're going home, you see troops trekking. You see crowd trekking. Many people cannot afford it. trekking home. I'm going to put up a picture. This picture was taken around the Oshodi, and it was posted on our group chats around Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Look at the whole workers going back from work, trekking home. They have crossed all the bus parks and they are trekking home. Some people will just want to trek halfway. Let them just trek halfway before they enter a bus. So in order to manage the transport fare. Can you imagine that? So how is it around your own side? How is it around your own side? If you're in Nigeria and you're watching this video, what is the impact? And you're watching this video, let's say within this week, next week, or whenever you're watching it, what is the impact of the new government, both transport fare or other things you buy already? What are you feeling already? What are you feeling already as a result of this hike in fuel prices? And so the tension is not left out in the market, oh, not just the transportation fare is not left out in the market. Now, apart from the fact that when we are going home, people are complaining. Some people are still asking the commercial drivers to carry them on the old prices, and if they disagree, they will trek. Say trek, oh, it's better I carry nobody than carry the one that I will not be able to go back and buy fuel. What is the impact of this fuel cost? What is the impact of this fuel cost on the items we buy in the market already? I can tell you the impact is already there. It's already there. Like the next day, many things were already putting money. Like the wholesale market up here, because the people down the line are going to feel it within this week. Okay, the week has already ended. By next week, people down the line, if anybody is doing weighby for you, maybe a carton you normally buy 55,000, a normal carton of bulb, maybe 10 watts bulb that you normally buy 55,000 naira, it's no longer 55,000 naira. You'll be getting it at least 60,000 or 65,000 naira. It means it has added maybe 100 or 150 naira per bulb. Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? I don't know. What are these people thinking when they are making all these decisions? What are they thinking? Do they really have us in mind or not? Or they just want to do workout plans that will fill up their pockets and nothing more? Because that is how I see it. That's how I see it. Look at many of these elephant projects around the corner, and at the end of the day, you find that all the things that they are planning and that we are even planning with them is nothing. At the end of the day, they deliver nothing. They planned nothing. They delivered nothing. Why? Why? Are we not human beings? So that very Monday that this handover was being made, the most of the shops did not even open. Alaba no open. The few people that came, they saw that people were not around. They closed. My sister's where my sister works was among the places. They came, they saw nobody on their line, just one shop that came, and the person see that everywhere is empty. The person was locking up, and they called their boss. Their boss said, please lock my shop up. I don't want any violence anywhere coming from anywhere or anything to happen to my shop. They all went home. So that day, most people were at home watching the inauguration, watching the handover process and everything. And the rain was not here. The rain fell almost throughout the day, as if compelling people not to go anywhere, to stay at home and observe the processes. And we were heartbroken from the very minute of the handover. Why? It is not fair on Nigerians than from the very first day, the very first minute, eh? From the very first minute, the very first hour of the president, Nigerians are already bleeding. Why? I'm trying to control myself right now. Now, in order to control cost of things, still manage the business and keep running, because the cost of logistics has automatically increased. If you are running gen in your shop for about 5,000 naira per day, it's 5,000 naira per day that we run. And now imagine when you are running 5,000 naira fuel on your shop. This is just a normal medium size generator, 5,000 naira, and now they have increased it This impact has made you to be running from 5,000 naira. You are now running generator, fuel on generator for about 10 to 12,000 naira per day. Okay, now take it up to people who have companies, who have warehouses, who are running this gen on 4 different shops. How much are they spending per day? What about the factories, the production company? How much are they spending per day? People that are running generator that's as large as this room that I'm in. Do you know how much diesel they spend per day? Assuming we have power in Nigeria, things are not cost at all. Cost of living will be very low. And you know the worst part of it? Nigeria are not asking these people to feed them or clothe them or give them shelter. We are not asking you, who is a leader out there, who is representing us out there watching this video. We are not asking so much. We are not asking you almost nothing. Just give us this light, give us good roads, give us water. Those 3 things, that is the only thing we are asking. That is the only thing we are asking. Road, light, water. The other 70%, maybe you use 30% to fund this. The other 70%, we don't want to know how you spent it. And now, those little that you're supposed to give us to manage our life with, we are not getting it. We are not getting anything. You eat your own share and eat our own share and still give us increase in tax almost on daily basis, almost on yearly basis. What we pay in tax this year is not what we'll pay next year. And you even create more taxes that were not existing before. Why? It is not fair on Nigerians. And if you're among the people who are doing all this planning, creating taxes, increasing this and that, I have one word for you. Please change. You can't be here forever. You can't hold that power forever. Even if you hold it forever, forever in the life of man is very small. It's very, very small. As it is in Nigeria, not just the youths, not just the elderly, not just the rich or the poor, everybody. No matter how much I have in my account now, even if I have 500,000 naira as an average person or 1 million naira, it will not take time. Inflation will wipe it off. And no matter how much they have done this in the past, we try to accommodate, try to adjust our lives. They keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it non-stop. How much more are we going to take from you guys? How much more? What do you want from us? Is there nobody at the top that has hearts anymore? Nobody has human hearts anymore. How much more? How long are you going to do this? So guys, before I veer off from what I'm here to speak about, is just the impact I just want to share with you guys as somebody in the wholesale market, and is the impact we're already feeling. And no matter where you are in Nigeria, this is touching all of us. And it's not just on the transportation side, and it's not just on the food, and it's not just about the fuel prices. It's not just about the fuel prices. There's a whole lot about it that meets, how is it said? There's a whole lot about it than what meets the eye. How is it said, please? Somebody give me that. So it's more than we are looking at. It's not just about the increase in fuel prices? Who knows the details about that? How much is the subsidy, was the fuel subsidy as at 2012? How much was the 12 fuel subsidy as at 2022-2023? And who receives fuel subsidy? Oil marketers or the refineries? Who receives it? Where are the documents where these fuel subsidies, because these are public companies now, where they release document for, they release their balance sheet, the financial document for us, and we see all these things. So can any of you give me these details? How much is this fuel subsidy that we are talking about being put or removed, and who was it paid for, and who was it paid to? They are all lies. I'm going to make another video that will explain what I know about this, and that will be about it. Because we just can't keep watching blindly, and we are being killed and buried over and over again. Fuel subsidy, my foot. They are all lies. Just few months ago, they were changing Nigerian notes from white to blue. And we all believe Nigerian notes are being changed somehow for our good, in order to delete one part of corruption or all that. Something will be painted somehow. Something that is like this will be painted like this, so that the part we see will look as if everywhere is like this. How much money was printed? How much did we see? Are you even seeing that blue note now? It has gone back to where it came from. And before you know it, they'll say the new note is already cancelled. How much money was used to do the new notes? The biggest elephant projects of all time. So guys, at this point, I'm going to end this video before I veer off more. I am very angry right now. I'm trying to control myself. Please, I'm pleading with you guys, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Like this video if you haven't done so. Click your bell icon if you haven't done so. I have some other videos that I've made, and I promise when I can to touch more on the social issues. Stay blessed. See you in the next video.